If a Canadian hears the word 401, they think one thing: one of the busiest highways in the world. We feel like we're going into battle with each other, sometimes against, sometimes with.
Well, everybody thinks they have a bad rush hour in their city, but you take a look at that. That's the 401 here in Toronto, Canada, and where it passes behind me, it's 20 lanes wide, one of the widest highways in the world. And it's the perfect place to come and test out some of the new technology that car manufacturers are putting onto their cars to try and help us cope with bad traffic.
It all goes wrong as soon as you pull onto the 401 at 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun can be blinding you in the face, snow can be flying, or the heat can be sizzling off the pavement. It's just a place where you get down to your most basest desires and you turn into pretty much a cannibal.
With a roadway of such density and such number of lanes, you get constant lane changing, constantly people are entering the roadway, exiting the roadway. It's something which really requires top-notch concentration at all times, because just one little lapse of awareness and you could end up in a collision. The collision's been caused by the person not checking their blind spot, not being aware of the car that's in their blind spot, which is just off to the left or just off to the right rear.
Well, the car we've got for this real-life test on the 401 is the new Mercedes E-Class. Now, there are other brands with a lot of similar technology on them, but this one has pretty well got the whole lot. There's a thing called blind spot assist, which literally does what it says. You have radar to look for you into that blind spot. Now, when a car's in that area, that no-go area, a little red warning triangle flicks on in my side mirror. And if I indicate and try and pull into that area and a car's there, it'll beep at you and tell you, don't go there, there's somebody in that no-go zone.
So many times I've seen it, not when I'm working, but in my own vehicle when people don't recognize me as an officer. People will speed up and not let somebody merge in safely. They would rather have that person have a collision rather than yield and let them in. And I've seen that so many times, and that can contribute to road rage. We're traveling at almost 100 kilometers an hour in this 100 kilometer hour zone. We've got a lot of space around us, but if the traffic gets heavier, you can still be doing 100 kilometers an hour and people are not leaving sufficient room between them and the car in front of them. With no time to react, collisions will occur like that. And I know I've been struck a number of times in my car. I know what it's like to get hit.
You know, when there's so many cars moving so close together, at different speeds and everything else, one little distraction, if you're looking down at the sat-nav or picking a drink up, whatever it happens to be, you look up and before you know it, you're virtually into the car in front. On this car, there is radar braking, literally that. So if it believes that you're about to hit the car in front, the car will brake for you, hopefully stopping you having an impact, but at least minimizing the damage that'll be done.
Oh, that monkey, look, see that? Gee. All you have to do is take a hint from birds and fish. Birds and fish, they all move the same time. They don't collide with each other.
Technology like blind spot assist, lane keep assist, it's wonderful technology, but there's absolutely no replacement for the human brain.